Cheryl Miller, a famous women's basketball player, recently offered her thoughts on the volcanic eruption of the Indiana Fever. It is anticipated that this revelation will have an impact on the WNBA as a whole and elicit several responses.
We need tough and fair negotiators and visionaries, and we need a bully. We need a bully behind.
Please subscribe and hit the like button. Miller's statements kicked off a chain reaction of inquiries like, will her recent involvement with the Fever lead to a breakthrough for the rookie team? We'll empty the treasure box and uncover the legends and secrets of the USC legend and greatest women's basketball player ever. Music. The retired Hall of Fame coach and sideline pundits still influences the WNBA. Cheryl Miller's impact on Caitlin Clark's team. The legendary Cheryl Miller was one of the best. Miller became famous as a star at Riverside Poly High School when she scored 105 points in a game and led her team to a 4-year record of 132-2- for including an 84-game winning streak and 4 straight CIF titles. She became the first high school player, male or female, to reach Parade All-American status consecutively. She was selected the National High School Scholar Athlete of the Year in 1981 and broke state records for points scored in season, and in a career she continued her success at USC, where she led the Trojans to a 112-20 overall record over 4 seasons and championships in 1983 and 1984, when she was voted the NCAA Tournament MVP both times. She was selected as the N. Myers Player of the Year 3 times and awarded the Wade Trophy once. She was also a 4-time Kodak All-American and concluded her career owning practically every school record, including career scoring, scoring average, rebounds, music, total field goals, and total free throws made. She received the ESPN Female Athlete of the Year in 1984-85 and was awarded the Player of the Decade in the 1980s by the Women's Basketball Coaches Association in 2016 when the Pac-12 Conference released its All-Century team in March of 2016. You can envision Miller's stormy career. She was chosen the Pac-12 Player of the Century, but we're not done yet. Miller was inducted into the USC Hall of Honor in 1995, and USC retired her number 31 jersey in November of 2006. In 2018, was admitted into the Pac-12 Conference's Hall of Honor in a group that included women for the first time. Miller's international playing career was highlighted by gold medal performances in the 1984 Olympic Games, the 1983 Pan American Games, and the 1986 Goodwill Games, where she led each team in scoring with someone who wields so much sway in the WNBA. Did you know she never suited up? Music. In the WNBA, as an expert league was not around when Miller enrolled from USC. Not until 1996 that the WNBA was created. She likely would have played in the league if not for the harm that ended her career quickly. That wasn't the end for Miller, as she brushed her boots off and took up the John Wooden's hat of being a head coach at USC, the Phoenix Mercury of the WNBA, and Langston. She left the coaching spotlight to become a reporter for A and analyst working with TNT for 17 years. Before returning to coaching, Miller's effect on women's basketball stretches beyond her personal successes. She paved the door for next generations of female basketball players like Indiana Fever's emerging sensation Caitlin Clark.
Obviously, Cheryl, she's like one of the pioneers of our game and just an awesome individual. Like her personality just radiates. Like being around her, it just makes you smile. Like she's just such a cool human. So for her to get to coach us, like super exciting for me. I was super excited when I heard that news. Like just a great opportunity to be around somebody that's given so much to this game and to get to enjoy this, my first experience.
Reggie Miller, Miller's younger brother and a Hall of Fame basketball star, is another fan who offers Cheryl flowers for being a huge impact on his career. The rookie club is believed to be on a rise for domination following its share of recent troubles in the WNBA, with Miller at home. Music. Her viewpoint and author in the game can be used as a driving force to overcome the bias standard towards Caitlin Clark, one of the fast-rising household names on the lips of every American. The two met before the WNBA All-Star Game in July, when the veteran politician gushed over Caitlin Clark's game.
It's got great handles. The one thing that I don't think people really appreciate about that young lady's game.
She didn't stop there, as we continued to explore the rivalry between Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever Caitlin Clark. Miller, Angel Reese stated,
people to step back and watch from afar. I love and appreciate their rivalry. I love what they've done for the women's game from a collegiate level to now. And it's working. And it was only a matter of time. And great narratives, great storylines. But now the bottom line comes down to one thing. It's about basketball. And it's about wins. And both these young ladies and their teams, people don't want to face them down the stretch. Because now it's starting to click. It's clicking in Chicago and it's starting to click in Indiana.
Very diplomatic, but don't be comfy with the women's basketball trailblazer. She is a fervent champion for expanding doors in women's basketball and beyond. During a pregame interview for a WNBA All-Star game, Miller blasted the league's record new broadcast rights package and the mediators who put it together, requesting a figure 4 times more than the $2.2 billion over 11 years that the WNBA is supposedly set to get starting in 2025.
I'm great with numbers, low ball.
Why do you say that?
That's a low ball.
Over 11
Not
years.
enough. Not even close. Now, I'm not trying to inflate it a whole lot, but a 2's nice, and 8 would be better. That's what I'm talking about, because they know. They know. And we certainly have come a long way. And I'm not about gouging, but it's a long time overdue, and we're going to continue.
With a giant like Cheryl Miller, the WNBA should be delighted about the potential speedy development of women's facilities and enhanced openness in the league's leadership. In addition, music, the Indiana Fever, music. The league's top champions were happy to see their 3 former stars, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell, have the chance to be coached by Miller. Miller also fueled the flame with her encouraging remarks.
Has a very, very bright future. It's one thing to be young and they're learning how to play the game, and they're learning about their mistakes and how to correct them faster. And so they're making those game, in-game and out-of-game adjustments. The only thing I see that's going to happen the older they get is how to stop the run sometimes, and how to change, the momentum during games. But this is not a team people want to play, because not only are they getting better, but they're confident, and
We shouldn't be shocked to see a famous figure on the sidelines next season, given the recent letdown of current head coach Christy Sides. Watch our other clips as Caitlin Clark becomes the new WNBA milestone holder in history. Music, and ensure that you subscribe, like, and share.